What's up YouTube? Vengefulsorrow here once again. Back again with another drinking video. I know it's been a while, but I'll explain that in a second. Today, straight from the horse's convenience store, got ourselves a little reserve of steel here. And we're gonna crack that hoe open. Cheers. You know how they say your like taste buds or your palate changes every like 7 years or some shit? That is so true. Cause I remember I used to fucking hate tomatoes growing up, and then I actually tried them. I mean, I had tried them before, but I like tried them in like the perfect orientation of other things mixed in on a sandwich, and it was great. And now I love getting tomatoes on everything I can. Anyway, this shit for some reason has started tasting good to me, you know. I don't know if it's like Stockholm syndrome, like I'm drinking it so much that I'm kind of like, well, this is what we got, we have to like it. But it actually tastes good. Now, it's going to taste like shit at the end, but that's unavoidable. It's like the slurry of concentrated ass at the bottom of the can. I'm sure the temperature matters too. Anyway, so I hadn't made a video in a few weeks, but that's because I actually got really sick. And it's going to be a graphic story. If you want to hear it, if you don't want to hear it, then just click off the video. I don't have nobody else to tell. I got no friends, so I'm going to tell y'all. So, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or so, I had a fucking massive, like, hemorrhoid that big. Yeah. Don't know how else to say it. And it was extremely painful. Well, it was extremely painful, like, to sit. And I sit all day at my job. Like, I drive a truck, but I'm still sitting. And now, I'm not no doctor. I ain't no doctor or nothing. I didn't go to the doctor. But this is my interpretation of what happened. And I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to correct me and say how I'm wrong. But from my rudimentary Googling, what happened was all of my white blood cells went to fight that, right? And apparently they make you anemic. Like when you get that condition, it makes you anemic. And it thinned out my blood. So what was actually happening was I was drinking like probably a gallon of liquids a day. I was drinking like 5 Gatorades a day, a couple waters when I get home. I'm talking like the half-liter bottles. So, and I was peeing very little. So my theory is that instead of peeing it out, I was replacing the liquid in my blood that was being used, that was being pulled out to fight this infection or whatever. And because my white blood cells got pulled to that problem, my psoriasis improved a whole fucking hell of a lot. I mean, it's still there, and it will come back in full force. I don't know, you can't see it with the light. There you go. is still there, but it improved. I've got some patches that are completely gone. My chest has improved. It's still there, but it's improved. And so basically, I was like on the verge of fainting for like 4 or 5 days. In fact, I basically did. I did faint once. And, you know, when the problem resolved, I mean, it fucking popped like a fucking balloon. Like, you could almost hear it. And that shit took a while to clean up. It took like 4 days to... It was there for like a week. It took like 4 days to drain. And, man, I'm telling you, the moment that happened, like, I felt better. But I was still reeling from it. So, it's been a couple days. I've just been making sure everything's okay. And now here we are. I know, what a fucking intro, right? So what I have been doing in the meantime, though, is I've been getting like shit organized, you know? Like my kitchen drawers, shit's just been, like, they started out organized. Shit just got thrown in there over the years, and it's a mess. So I went through, I organized all my kitchen drawers, my entire living room, my entire, kitchen. This room got completely revamped. It's the same. It looks the same. But I went through my closet and actually organized things. My last thing I have to do is that pile of wires right there. It's oh, and I got that up finally. It's been sitting there for the better part of a year. But yeah, that pile of wires there. I got to put those. I got to label them and put them in there. Those were pulled from behind here. Those were shit that was just literally plugged in or not plugged in, just laying back here. I went and I redid my wires too. What's the word? Cable management. It was a mess because I had them cable managed, but then as things come and go, things get plugged in and this and that, and they don't get put in the right, slot and stuff. So it had been a mess, but it's fixed now, and that's something I'm proud of. So I got this whole thing like rejiggered. I got my Xbox hooked up to my PC screen over here because I'm talking about my Xbox 360. That's the OG Xbox. Fuck the OG Xbox. That's the OG Xbox. That's the good one. I had it hooked up to here, but it's just the aspect ratio on a fucking 75-inch TV. 4K. That's not adjustable, by the way. You can't actually set this TV down to 720p. And that's why I wasn't able to play Guitar Hero on it, is because the lag, even fully calibrated it in either direction, wouldn't fix that. So I had to hook up my Xbox to my other monitor here. This monitor, I've tried it on. It's just too big. I think this is 27 inches. That's like 24. When I say too big, I mean like to sit here and play it. To sit here and play it for here is a lot more manageable than here. Because it's just like the fucking highway is just like huge, Over here, it's actually a little bit better. So I actually really want to get back into OG Guitar Hero. So they've got these guitars coming out, right? And I got one. And fuck. I thought I'd ordered one on the day it got announced, but it got ordered like 2 weeks later. So I might have to wait a couple weeks for that motherfucker to come, but it's coming. In the meantime, I do have an OG guitar. And I do have one of those plug-in things where you can play any guitar on your Xbox. That way I could use that guitar for anything. You know what I mean? So I got all my Clone Hero songs downloaded here. I was thinking about transferring the scores over, but if I do stream it, I'd prefer to start from the beginning because y'all haven't seen me FC Beast and the Harlot. You know what I mean? If it's blank on the list here, it means I gotta FC it. You know what I mean? So if I start streaming Clone Hero and Guitar Hero, you guys will get to see that, which I'm gonna do. I just have to figure it out, especially with the Xbox. I gotta dig in that. Well, I know where it is now, but I gotta get in the closet and get my my capture hardware, I guess. And man, you know what? Just the thought of having my Xbox actually hooked up. I know it's weird, but I have this entire like shelf and a half. There's like 120 Xbox 360 games there. I don't know. I should count that sometime. But those are games that have long left my mind. And it's cool to think that I could play those now. Just at any moment. Any given moment. You know, I was thinking about Gears, though. Gears is my favorite, man. Halo as well. But I do have Halo on the I bought the Master Chief Collection. It was like fucking $14 or something, and you got 7 games out of it. Or some shit like that. It was an incredible deal. So, honestly, that's probably the thing I'm most proud of, though. I got them shits up. And you know what? Them shits ain't never coming down. And you know how I know that? So here's the thing. With those disc plates, right? You got the sticky thing, and then the magnet goes on it, right? Those motherfuckers just kept falling. But I have a secret that they don't know. And that's called a fucking screw. I screwed the fucking magnet into the wall. And I hate that because I don't want to put holes all over my walls. But you know what I was thinking? If I ever sell this house, it's going to have to get treated anyway. It's going to have to get a clean and a preparation for sale. They're going to fill any holes anyway. They're going to paint over shit. So put all the fucking holes in the walls you want. I'm not going to be doing that, but I mean, that looks fucking incredible. I'm going to keep that shit. That's my shrine right there. And I need to get some more too. Only thing is them shits are expensive. I do have places to put them. I like that because it's the PlayStation controller shit. Yeah, I've had those for like 3 fucking years. I kept putting them back up. They kept falling. In fact, because they fall straight down, they go behind that fucking couch there, and they dig into, God, what the fuck is that called? Base plate or base, the thing that goes against the floor. You know, that thing right there. The thing that goes against the floor there. And it's been pulling that shit off the wall because it goes straight down and it's creating a fucking hole right in there. God damn it. But whatever. So enough about me. How about you? How are you doing today? It's a wonderful Saturday night. I'm not working tomorrow, which which means I'm going to be sleeping the fuck in. I'm going to be, honestly, I got so much shit to do tomorrow. I've been productive here doing shit in the house, but I got to cut my grass. I got to fucking pull the weeds because my front patio, I'm telling you, every month, you get these fucking 6 foot long weeds. I'm not joking. Like, there's the little ones that look like this. They don't grow up. They grow out. You know? Those motherfuckers. I did that shit. Like maybe a little bit more than a month ago. And that shit is literally covering my whole fucking front porch. So, I got to do that. Cut the grass. I do want to organize my garage too, so I might be doing that tomorrow too. You know, if I cut the grass, I'm going to be way too exhausted to do that shit. Bro, because it's just as hot in the garage as it is outside. Like, I keep my house at 86. It's 86 right now because I don't hear the AC, which means it's not 87, it's 86. If I walk outside into that garage, it'll be 96 at least. Now I know that doesn't make sense because it's not 96 outside, but 96 because it's hot as fuck outside, but there is a breeze, you know. The humidity's a million fucking degrees, but it's a breeze out there, a little one, ever so slightly. There's always a breeze, but in the garage there's not, and it's stagnant air. There's no AC connection, so I would argue it's hotter in the garage than it is outside. So all right, what are we doing today? Well, let's actually look that up. Let's see what we're doing today. I've got Oblivion. I don't know how much more I have. I haven't been playing it since the last time I streamed. It's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks. But I want to push and I want to get through this game. I love the game, and every time I play it, I have so much fun playing it. I get so sidetracked because it's just that much fun, honestly. But I do want to get to other things. Like, let's look here. I mean, there's just too much. I have too many games here, and I have that whole fucking selection there that I can get to. But probably next, what I want to do is I mean, Expedition 33, I did buy that game when it was new because it was on sale when it first came out for $45. And then I think it went up to 50 or something, 55 or some shit like that. So I was like, you know what? The praise is so high for it. It is worth the investment. So I got it. But who knows? You know, that'd be an interesting game. So that might be the next one. Because I know that did release kind of sort of close next to Oblivion. So they're brothers, really. Anyway, let's get this shit taken care of. And then let's get to playing some Oblivion. Of course, I'm going to stream it. Links in the description. You know the deal. Oh, that was a good one. Sorry. That's what I should have done. Alright, now that's the good shit right there. Appreciate you guys for watching. 20 fucking minutes, bro. What the hell? What the hell did I do for 20 minutes? Talked about bullshit. Anyway, yeah, links in the description. We finished streaming shit. And then, you know, I will be doing Guitar Hero and Clone Hero. Probably Clone Hero until my guitar shit comes in, because I don't want to really break out my old guitars. Like, I want to keep those in as good condition as I can. I don't want to be using those for like 2 hours a day, just because they're so rare nowadays to be in almost mint condition that I don't want to fucking fuck with them, you know. Anyway, that's it for today. Peace.